Yo, what's good? Bigglesworth, Chip Cash, back here with the worthwhile. Day 14 of my detox. So 2 full weeks completely clean. No cigarettes, no smoking of any kind, no drugs, no alcohol. I made it the full 2 weeks. Pretty, I guess I'm pretty pleased with myself. Happy to have made it this far. Feeling pretty healthy, honestly. Yeah, I didn't have to use any nicotine supplements of any kind. Pretty stoked about that. The lozenges and the patches, got unopened packets. Just wanted to summarize it all for, because I'm leaving Phillip Island. I've been down here in this beautiful house, just looking after myself for 2 weeks. I guess, look, in summary, it was just less stressful than I was expecting. I think, that comes back to my prediction about it all being a mental challenge. I think the fact that I've been planning it for so long, probably would have been like seriously thinking about this and then, getting more and more serious, building up to it for about 12 months. I think that had a lot to do with it. I made a big deal out of it in my mind in the build-up before it started. So I think that's really what's helped me achieve it, basically. Because I don't like to let people down. I don't like to let myself down. So when I put this pressure, in one sense I had no pressure, but I also internally I'd put a lot of pressure in the build-up and the preparation, mental preparation. I think had a lot to do with it. So in the end, there was no freak-outs, no exciting videos, shit's not exciting. It's just pretty boring, really. It's also, I don't know, it was fun. I had a lot of fun just changing my habits. Being down here in this pleasant environment definitely helped. I didn't have the stress of work. I didn't have the stress of music, needing to be creative, which, for me in my life up until now has been very heavily linked to, smoking weed, basically. And then getting through the stresses of normal, day job life and city life, cigarettes have been a big part of that. Socialising with alcohol and placing things, it's like a bit of 3-card molly with the cigarettes, joints, alcohol. There's always some sort of combination of those. But to wipe them all out for 2 solid weeks with no assistance except just my brain doing it. But yeah, the environment, I had a lot of time and some fresh air and some nice peaceful places to be and hang out and just relax, really. Made it pretty relaxing. So yeah, look, I slept a lot, not a lot, but way more than normal. So from my normal 5 to 6 hours sleep, I was in the 7 to 9 hours sleep every night. Instead of eating 1 meal a day, I was eating 3 meals a day. Instead of just walking a lot like I do around town, I was, doing weights and running and, doing things like that. And actually, one thing I definitely want to add to this summary is that I was amazed at how quickly my aerobic ability improved. Like they say that in some of the quitting materials that I'd read about smoking, that you'll start to feel the effects pretty quickly, and it was way more intense improvement than I expected. So I'd sprint for a tram 50 meters or not even, I would be on that tram like dying for like a few minutes. Within 2 weeks of not smoking, I've been, just running Ks from the house without stopping, and like pretty comfortably as well, and recovering, not being that exhausted, running some more, running back. So yeah, that kind of surprised me as well. And the other thing is my moods were way better on the whole than I was expecting. You know, like there hasn't really been anyone here for me to be snapping at or grumpy with, but like I was expecting to be pretty sort of down and out, like just mentally I was expecting to be feeling shitty, but I felt good like pretty much the entire time. There's a couple of nights, just odd evenings where for maybe a few hours I kind of just felt a little bit down, just a little bit. That's normal, you know, that's life. You know, you can't be up all the time, so yeah, pretty happy with that and how it panned out. I guess I'm heading home tomorrow morning, so kind of sad to be going. Apart from missing all my friends and family and, you know, Diablo, my little fuzzball, I'd be pretty happy to stay down here, but I mean I miss the people and the animals in my life. So keen as to get home and go and spoil myself with a bit of shopping. I'm going to go spend all my weed and ciggy money on some, I don't know, I'm going to go just shopping for fun. Yeah, just, you know, the next challenge, the next step will be to try and keep this happening at home. Keep everything going, keep the exercise going, sleeping more, eating healthy, not smoking, not drinking, and see how that goes. So I'm not going back to work, either of my jobs, my music or my office work, for another couple months. But yeah, I think it's going to be alright, but we'll see. There should be more chapters of this worthwhile experiment. Chip Casuals Detox. Stage 1 complete, 2 weeks successfully done, and yeah, so I'll see y'all back in Melbs for the next chapter. Thanks for checking in on the Worthwhile. I'm Chip Cash. Peace.